Alright, so the question I've been given is who should Conor McGregor face in his return to the UFC? And in my opinion, there's only one option, and it's the man I'm about to face, which is Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Now, obviously,
Here we go.
UFC. I thought I turned off. Give me one second. I thought I turned this off. Sorry about that. UFC obviously have a few options. Cowboy Cerrone being one of them. Um, Justin Gaethje was a different one. I think he was linked to Dustin Poirier, but I don't see that happening either. I think he's gonna fight Cowboy personally. Justin Gaethje would be a cool fight, but the fans, McGregor, and Cerrone himself have been asking for this fight for over a year now. I think it makes the most sense personally from a standpoint. Cerrone coming off a loss, McGregor making his return to the octagon. It makes all the sense in the world. Cowboy's an exciting fighter. McGregor's an exciting fighter. They'd probably stand up more than likely. So Conor and Gaethje would be cool too, but I don't really see that happening. I think it's going to be Cerrone. After that, I think Conor maybe has one more fight before he faces Habib. I don't think he should. Let's say he fights Cerrone and then he beats Cerrone by decision or KO or whatever it is. I don't think he should fight Habib right after. I think he should get another win under his belt and then go after Habib. But that's assuming Habib defeats Tony Ferguson, which I believe he will, because Habib likes to land people for 5 rounds. So I don't think he'll finish Ferguson. Habib, I'm talking about, but obviously Ferguson wants to fight McGregor as well, but Ferguson's getting a title shot. There's no point in him fighting McGregor when he's gonna get a shot at the title. So for me, Cowboy Cerrone 100%. I think Conor finishes Cerrone. Cerrone just got knocked out. I think it was the first round against Gaethje, so that's why people are saying, oh, do Gaethje. I think Cerrone's a better fight for the media and for the fans. Cerrone, he's the guy who has the most wins in UFC history, the most I want to say finishes. Is it finishes or is it something? And then he has the performance. He has a lot of UFC records. Let's just put it that way. So I think it makes the most sense for these guys to fight. I think they will. I think January 18th, I believe, is the date. And I think they're going to fight. And I think Conor's going to finish him. I would say round 1, but you never know. Cowboy Cerrone, he's an interesting fighter because, one fight he looks amazing, the next fight he gets, brutalized. He's an exciting fighter in that he's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, right? With Conor, his striking is one of the best, if not the best we've ever seen in the octagon. He's just so fluent with his strikes, so fluent with how he strikes, when he strikes. If you stand up with Conor McGregor, you're in trouble. You're gonna get the left hook. You're gonna get knocked out more than likely, right? So, with Cowboy, he's got some power, but obviously not as much as Conor. I don't think, if this fight did happen, I don't think Cowboy would take it to the ground. I don't think he'd want that. So, my prediction is Conor faces Donald Cowboy Cerrone in his return to the UFC January 18th. I believe it's in Las Vegas. I think Conor finishes Cerrone, and then I think Conor fights either Gaethje after that, maybe Dustin Poirier. He gets another win under his belt, and then sometime in later 2020, he takes on Habib Nurmagomedov for the lightweight title, assuming he gets past Ferguson, of course. If not, then Conor versus Ferguson. But I do think Habib will win that fight. And then, if he beats Habib and becomes a lightweight champion, ends the streak, then that'd be pretty cool. But that's a far way. That's a long ways away. So I think Conor and Cowboy is the fight to make. I think the fans want to see it. The media wants to see it. Both McGregor and Cowboy want to see it. So why not? So that's who I think should fight. What the fight should make. I can't even talk. That's the fight I think they should make, personally. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think Conor should fight Cerrone or if he should fight someone else in his return. And what do you think is next for Conor if he gets past Cerrone? Do you think he should go for Habib right away in the championship, or do you think he should maybe, slide back in casually and then, get another win under his belt and then go for Habib? Let me guys know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.